a very competent cabinet that will midwife and navigate the thorny slopes before him. I expect that a technocrat cabinet devoid of political considerations should be named to man the affairs of Nigeria. I don't expect that the kind of political announcement he made with the office of the SGF, George Akume, should continue in his announcements. I personally don't believe that George Akume has what it takes to man that very, very sensitive office. If that is an indication of the kind of announcements he will make subsequently, then I am worried. But I believe that a man who really has no godfather to look up to determine for him or dictate for him who he should put in his cabinet, has every reason to do what is right by Nigerians in announcing a first-class cabinet, a first-class team to work with him. That's what we'll all expect. Seeing what has happened in the CBN and hearing him say that he's restructuring the economy. The economy includes three pillars for us. The structural pillars of our economy as of today are the central bank, the NNPC, and the Nigerian customs. Every other sphere of our economy derives from these three pillars. Those three pillars are the most corrupt pillars of our society. If the president has started working on the NNPC, he must at the same time also, on the CBN, he must at the same time also spread his tentacles to the NNPC and customs. If you look at the incidental rate of inflation we've had in the last 4 years, a lot of it is attributed to our misplaced priorities and misplaced policies from the CBN or the actions of the Nigerian Customs Service, who don't understand that in a depressed economy, in a COVID-induced era, that customs must be seen as a tool to strengthen the economy. But what they do, they increase all tariffs at a time when nations all over the world were reducing their tariffs to spur growth. At the same time, our customs, the corruption that we expected that will reduce under the previous administration, didn't reduce. It went higher, and Nigerians are paying a huge price. We know that that is the first point of contact for our economy, and as such, any time there's corruption there, it affects the price of goods and services in the rest of Nigeria. So I believe that the president must immediately act in NNPCL and in customs and further investigate and interrogate all the activities of our CBN governor, the most political CBN governor we've had in the history of Nigeria. The president must act now. Every day we lose to his inaction spells doom for our economy.